much. But of course, it's a brand new week, so that gives them time to shine once more. But of course, there's a lot on the line here today.
We're going to be jumping straight into it here with Nigma Galaxy on that CT side. Was GODSENT's map pick. So they can be starting on the T side here. No utility on that side. There are 2 flashbangs in the hands of Vilga. So we'll see where they're set up. But Cat's already got a really forward position here. This could be critical if GODSENT are going to be moving for a B take, which is where that bomb is positioned at the moment.
Ooh. Well, Cat tried, but does get dinged to just 8 HP. Is still alive, though. Definitely needs to back up and rely a little bit more on the rest of the team. At the same time, though, we have 2 Ts now making their way onto the A side, and that is Tori now. And her head taken off, so a lot of space created, but you can still see on the minimap the rest of the team still lacking behind a little bit. Ooh, and Pollux out with 3 HP. They might give it all away because now the CTs have arrived, though. 3 losses taken and quite some HP damage too.
Yeah, because the Aurora, she's already made her way into the back of the B side. She's basically into CT at this stage. Cat's been brought down low as well. A dink brought her down to 8 HP. So they're going to have to hit some crispy USP shots if they want a chance here. That bomb is going to go down. And Anna, she's not quite, she's going to be ready for Aurora here. She's not quite, actually does half clear it, but the angle's a little awkward. And now Cat, as mentioned, she has been dinked. Hasn't got that kit. It's went down with Vilga, and now too many players to take it. Anna takes her down. So GODSENT, they're able to secure the pistol, and they do it with 3 players alive. So looking really strong here on their map pick.
Yeah, and with 3 players alive, on plan, looks good for the money as well. And I like what they did. You know, they know 3 of them were being spotted towards Monster, so they kind of tried and used that opportunity to keep the CTs over B while pushing into A. Still, the fights were a little bit tricky, but in the end, enough damage dealt to still take it home. And now, of course, they have the rifles and the weaponry, and even the utility to take home the second round.
It's just going to be an eco in the hands of Nigma Galaxy. Obviously not taking down too many players. Don't want to risk an investment here. Although we have seen them force up in second rounds when they do lose the pistols in the past. But I think just given the importance of this matchup, you want to play it by the book. You want to keep it as conservative as possible. Make sure that you've got the best buy that you can. They have gone for a bit of a stack here towards bathrooms. And he's going to be the first contact. Gets a little bit of info about a player here, but the rest not exposing themselves to the ulti angle perfectly. Finds 2, finds a 3rd. Not quite able to find the 4th. And it does take her down. Gets a dink on Astra as well, so that's good damage. Finds the Galil, but I think that's crisis averted. That bomb is making its way into B. Now Anna and Kat just going to see what they can salvage at the end.
I love how clean GODSENT is playing this. Just using a smoke to get away. You don't want to give any rifles away. And in fact, that is now the Galil taken out, and Anna there goes down as well. So again, 4 players alive. Even that Mac 10 upgraded to the Fallen Galil. So with that, economy-wise, looking super strong. But now, of course, it is time for Nigma Galaxy to buy up. And you can see silver money is a little bit on the low end. Cat on MP9, Vilga on a FAMAS. But at least the utility is there.
Yeah, they've opted for a more utility-heavy purchase here, deciding to sacrifice some of those weapons to be able to pull them out, which, you know, that's respectable. We've seen how solid they are with their utility in the past. I think last week there was some serious names that we saw coming through from Nigma, so don't be surprised to see those here today. Bomb is slowly making its way towards A. Aurora's just holding the lurk towards Monster. In 23, she's going to be probably the first tested, setting up with a crossfire here with Anna. They're already a little wary of this, though. It looks like they might be falling back as this bomb slowly snakes its way through the bathrooms.
If now they're just delaying things and holding them off and really denying any control for GODSENT. You can see now mid not quite working in their favor. They can sneak into connector, but then again, you know, the door hasn't been opened. So it's like they want to be walking into Monster, and Cat went out for an 8, and oh, she heard the tag. But the MP9 definitely not the more favorable weapon, but At the same time, though, Anna and Tori are making it happen in this B defense. That's another kill for Tori. And that leaves just 2 of the T's alive to make it onto the side. Oh, good headshot there by Astra. Oh, and make it a second, but backup has arrived. Noga in from heaven. And also Anna also really close. It's Anna versus Anna in this 1v2.
That's going to get us all match up. She's got the smoke. She's able to drop that down, which gives her a bit of room to work with. Spots Vilga as well. The perfect swing out to take her down. It's out the 1-on-1. Anna versus Anna, and Anna wins. So great 1v2. And yeah, fantastic start from GODSENT here. 3-0 already on the T side of their map pick.
That was a solid peak. You could see the confidence she did it with. And instantly, economy gone for Nigma Galaxy. Yeah, you know, playing off the pillar position. Maybe Anna was thinking she was going to swing from the other side, but no, she sticked to her plan. And here we have it, a 3rd round. And so far, really, really strong. But at the same time, though, Nigma Galaxy going to be stacking over towards B. Doesn't seem GODSENT will be walking into this as of now. Just nailing down connector. In fact, GODSENT super passive. Almost expecting the Galaxy to be pushing, and maybe it's going to be the case. But honestly, it's a waiting game from both sides.
Yeah, I think it's the right move from GODSENT. They know the economy is going to be in a weird place with Nigma, so they are expecting some sort of strange stack or aggression. So it makes sense to take your time here. Not giving anything up, playing their best Counter-Strike. Remember, the winner of this best of 3 goes to Dallas, and the loser goes home, or stays home, I suppose, is the better way of looking at that.
Yeah.
So just going to be pistols here for Nigma Galaxy. Vilga has rotated over. The artillery can be called in, all those reinforcements. There's 5 HE grenades cocked and ready to be thrown at somebody, some poor unfortunate soul. Vilga's going to throw the first. Not going to stand much of a chance here against the rifles. That bomb is going to be able to come through and get planted. And we'll see if these remaining HEs can do anything.
They're certainly going to be using them. They've invested into them, and they're doing, at least on Policy, did quite a fair bit amount of damage, but sadly not a kill. Obviously, in this stage of the round, you don't know where all the players are located. You know, early on, you can just throw them all in the same choke point. Now it's a bit harder. And it looks like the pistols, Anna does grab one, but instantly traded again. Just this time by Anna. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going Anna and Anna, right? Just to differentiate it.
Anna. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Double N is Anna. One is Anna.
Yeah. Oh, and look at that.
Sorry if we're mispronouncing for one of them. we have to do something.
Yeah, otherwise it's gonna get way too confusing. And even so, if you say it really quickly, you can't even hear it. Yeah. Look at this. The op is going to be coming out in good flashbang to at least force to back off and change position.
We actually get to see the full rifles come out this time. No MP9, no FAMAS. It's all M4s and the op. Aurora going to get first contact. A great flick down to Tori's head. So that's initial kill going in the favor of GODSENT. She does get tagged down in the process, but the fact that she stays alive is huge. Now Kat and Vilga, they're going to try and get some information back. They might actually catch the trade here. Yeah, Aurora not ready for it, not expecting that aggression. So now back into the 4v4. Mini could have a chance here, but doesn't quite find it. No. That bomb's actually going to make its way over to B, and with that opening pick, they're just going to go straight in the side.
And the backup is still on its way. Anador, they're close, and Vilga grabs one again with 23. But still, I don't like the amount of damage that Molotov did. But they are so eager to try and hold on to the side, and that is a good shot. Leaves us now with, again, Anna versus Anna in a 1v1, and this time it is Nigma Galaxy winning the fight. It was op versus op, but finally Nigma Galaxy have managed to grab the first round.
Anna played it to perfection there. She wanted to push forward in front of that Molotov, got a bit tagged out, so had to fall back, but then she just sits around the edge of the smoke, plays around it, and manages to get that trade kill to turn it into the 1v1. And then the aggressive push forward into water as well to catch off Anna was fantastic. So far, Those duels going 1-1 for the two offers. Going to be the matchup to be watching. Now both teams, their money still not really built up. GODSENT have been able to pull out a full buy, although Pullux has been relegated to a Galil. Cat on the other side with an MP9. So neither team built up the bank yet. This could be a deciding round. We'll see where it's going to pan out. There are actually 3 CTs towards A side at the moment. 23 is on this really late long flank here. Anna is holding for it, but the question is, how long does she hold? Not long, she's left.
Yeah, she doesn't move away right now, but at the other side, it's also 23 not pushing just yet, and at the same time, though, the opening comes through over on this A bomb site. So now you would expect this low to come in. Obviously, you can't make too much noise, or you will reveal the lurk. Oh, and this smoke certainly is not going to help, but it looks like the T's are actually going to be moving back, and those footsteps definitely are heard. That's 2 kills, almost a third. And at the same time, Tori has picked up Aurora in that process. So suddenly, things have shifted in favor here of Nigma Galaxy. Now they're almost going to be lining up in Connector 2. With 25 seconds, it looks like Astra will be making a run for the A side, in fact. But still, we have Vilga with a Fama sitting in bank.
Yeah, she's got a smoke, so she can drop this down. Maybe give herself a little bit of extra room to move with. Vilga, she has to make a decision here. Does she go for the push? No, she's going to take it slow. Wants to wait for her teammate to arrive, although she might be able to catch the timing here on Astra. And yep, back turned. Vilga's able to take her down. And Nigma Galaxy, they are able to get their second on the board here. They'll be able to upgrade that FAMAS to the AK as well. Actually, there's an AWP, I think, behind her. They can make the decision if they want to. No, they can take the AK. That AWP is recovered. And that bomb goes down, so the money for GODSENT, it's not completely reset, but it's probably in a place where it makes more sense for them to eco this one. You see 23 had the perfect wraparound to find 2 here. They just weren't able to catch her out. And I think the critical thing was they slowed it down a little bit once they got the opening on Anna. And then by the time that had happened, the flank had come in and it was kind of too late.
Yeah, now it looks like GODSENT. I love this though, but the amount of control they try to apply over at Playground, and then the positioning of 23 alongside it, 3 kills, 4 in fact for her. This was almost one for the books. I love the way they played that deep smoke, forced them towards Playground. Then they try and change things up, but it's not gonna happen. Everything gets denied time and time again. And similar to what we see with Inferno, the amount of control Nigma Galaxy takes on their CT side, finally, we're getting that now in Overpass.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this 23 Ana dynamic plays out, because they can be such a powerful duo on the A side, and we saw it just there. Obviously, that's against the Glocks, but 23 looking very sharp with the M4 there. Just that 180 onto the last player was very, very sharp. You love to see that, and see that they've also been in the DM service. GODSENT definitely have, based on how they're playing so far. They're still in the lead. They've managed to get the full buyout now. If they can fall back another round, or if it's going to be an equalizer from Nigma Galaxy. 23 is once again up really close on long, and you can see how wary GODSENT are about this. Like, they don't want to be punished from this again. In fact, this is almost the same setup with the way that Anna is holding that as well. 23 is now revealed a position. So that flank, not going to be as effective. She's going to fall back, dropping the smoke. But it is going to slow the T's advance now, because they know that she's out there somewhere. She could still be down long. She could be in long bathrooms, and they have to clear this before they can proceed.
And the process as well, it's going to take time. With only 40 seconds left on the clock, things are going to rely quite heavily onto Anna and Minnie here. They pushed up quite close already. 3 CTs currently ready and waiting. Oh, I love this setup. The crossfire, every single angle seems to be covered. With an anti-flash position. Now Vilga grabs 1, and 23. It's a little bit difficult for a second. She does manage to grab 1, but instantly the traits do come out. And with that, the bomb can get planted, and they can even move back for after plant positions.
Yeah, there's a smoke on Aurora as well. She can throw that through and block off one of these positions. That's a really difficult post-plant from the CTs. Oh, Anna almost goes down there. In fact, does. Pullux finds her, and Astra tucked into the corner finds 2. Clean positioning from all 3. And yeah, great post-plan from GODSENT. They don't lose a single player in that. And with that, their money built up. And Nigma Galaxy, oh, they got one more buy in them. But after this, they might need to take a save.
Yeah, things are not looking as solid yet for Nigma Galaxy. Obviously, still early in the game, and anything can still happen with the 5-3 scoreline. But I don't think this is the way they want it to happen yet. 23 does manage to most of the times play at this position. Now there is a Molotov. Needs to be aware, and she's gonna try and peek off the flashbang. But it's only good for one, and ideally with a push that far up, you want to get at least two.
How cool is this boost? We've seen this a couple of times. You have to see it really pay off. This is a two-person boost on the sandbag in short there. It's a bit difficult because you need a player to like kind of be keeping an eye on Monster, and if they come through quick into short, they can catch you out. But it's really good if you've got if the T's are lurking outside of Monster to catch someone off guard. Obviously, Aurora, she's playing super passive. She doesn't want to give anything up here, and we're seeing the way she's been holding this so far. So she doesn't get caught out. I wonder if we'll see that boost come into effect again, because it didn't get spotted. Now, Aurora's actually going to be putting up close and sitting in the smoke. Probably going to go for a bit of a play once it fades, and there's two CTs sitting on the other side, so whatever flash is going to come through better be a darn good one.
Oh, you could see the reaction there of Aurora. She wasn't quite expecting to miss those shots, and in return, I think Galaxy has made this a 3-4-1. Mini's still trying to fight, but the crosshair just a tad bit off, and with that, Nigma Galaxy secured yet another round. Yeah, and things were going a little bit back and forth, but yeah, simply sometimes the mid shots that can make or break a round, and with that, Nigma Galaxy have a bit more money in the bank, and not so much anymore for GODSENT, so now is the chance to come back.
Yeah, it's just the perfect setup from Nigma Galaxy. I mean, they obviously weren't aware that that player was going to come through, but it was the exact counter that needed to be in place to be able to stop it straight away. And the spam! Bilga just tapping through there, finds 1.1, almost takes down Astra. Now Tori touching the side here. It's just target practice as she's racing down. Cat finding the last, and that eco is dispatched pretty quickly.
And now, of course, another battle round coming up for GODSENT, and I'm curious to see how Nigma Galaxy will play towards A this time, because 23 has been pushing up either through long or party quite a bit, to the point that GODSENT is starting to expect it. So perhaps that is part of their conditioning plan, trying to use that later on in the advantage. Okay, this time around, they will just throw a nade out and then move back. Because I think the very aggressive positionings now are definitely expected by GODSENT.
Tori's just pushing all the way through short tunnel. She's just going for it. That flash, though, that's going to keep Aurora aware, and now she should be ready for close play here. Cat's also snuck in as well. This is a super aggressive play, and in fact, the opening kill is going to happen towards A as well, with 23 finding Pullux. It's going to keep it really restrained here, because the T's are kind of stuck in here towards A with this advanced position from the CTs. Although, because Aurora is aware of this, she's got them both blocked in here. Oh, she's not ready for the second player. Jumps to try and escape, but Cat does take her down. So that's a 3-on-4. 23, she's the one that has to find a kill here. If she goes down, this site opens up.
Oh, that is now 23 that has fallen, but Anna definitely wants to make something happen here over at the side, and look at that. Oh, okay, it was Philka actually sneaking away with the last kill, but the pistol spam certainly did a fair bit amount of damage as well. But that was a good hold, but you could definitely see that there was a lot of pressure. This was really tense.
Yeah, that really could have gone either way. If Anna was able to find Anna, then there's a chance for the first plan. It is just going to be the Tech 9s now, once again coming out from GODSENT. It's a Miss Molotov. Unfortunate. Not going to have any serious concerns here, though. Going to be going about very fast through to connector. 23 is once again pushed down deep. She finds Aurora. That's a great kill into Aurora. Anna also finds Astra. There's a chance she could get overrun here. It's 3 Tech 9s against the door. Already gotten tagged down. Pulls up the P250. The flash is great. Her teammates come through, but Mini does find 2, in fact. But but now this flank for 23, it's going to come through. She finds one into Mini. That bomb actually does get a chance to go down, so that's the perfect result for GODSENT, even if they don't find another kill. And she is actually going to burn out to 23 in the end. So, you know, taking down 2 players and getting the bomb plant, I think that's more than GODSENT wanted in this round.
Yeah. I like the way that they just overwhelmed. You know, if as soon as you know that there is just the AWP on the side, just run and gun, try to make it happen. And yeah, it was good for a bomb plant. Now a bit more money in the bank. But of course, with this very heavy investment again, you really want to have another round on the board. And GODSENT certainly seems to be capable of it. Want to see how they're going to be playing this one up. Looks like a bit more connector control. They haven't used it that much. Usually Mini plays a little bit more passive in that area. We used to see a pick opening up at either A or B. Yeah, so things so far seem to be a little bit quiet, and suddenly you can see all the attention is away from Nigma Galaxy. Everything currently is on B, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, with 23 going down here, it gets a bit weird. If GODSENT go quickly, they've got an open bomb site. They're obviously not aware of this. Aurora might be able to get a bit of information now as they're going to try and clear her out. She has the angle, spots the shadow, but Tori, great across her placing there, able to find her. It's going to now activate GODSENT to move onto the A site. The defense is only just coming through now. Vilga has rotated over, but the Molly is going to force her out. This is a free bomb site to get that bomb down. It's going to be a 4-on-4 retake. Tori's been brought low as well, so she's been swapped over to that AWP. Now the T's, they can get into a position to hold this.
And there's still a little bit of utility left even for GODSENT to use, though that Molotov certainly won't make things easier, but leave it up to Astra. She manages to grab a kill now. The defuse was being tapped for a second, and look at that Brutus smoke, it doesn't matter. The after plant is solid, and now GODSENT have secured another round, one they definitely wanted. And yeah, with that, they're creeping closer and closer again and keeping the scoreline so incredibly tight.
I almost jumped out of my seat then when that bomb was being diffused. It looked like it was going to get stuck. It looked like it was going to happen. But Anna actually catches her with the AWP. You know, that spray was coming through from Astra and it wasn't connecting. I was like, oh no, they're going to get away with this. But Anna, in long, finds the diffuser with the AWP and then also gets the last kill as well. So looking very sharp here. Small detail, Aurora, we've seen her a lot of the time sitting all the way back at the top of the stairs outside Monster, spamming into short. You can see this round and the round prior, Pullux has been the one to do that, while Aurora goes through a really quick play up into short. I think this is kind of part of the conditioning, just making them think that it's the same player making these plays. They maybe won't be aware now of Aurora's advanced position. You can see Vilga's kind of holding for someone to come through the tunnel, and yeah, Cat goes for the clear, but Aurora's just holding her and finds it. So great opening kill there, and great tactical decision from GODSENT to try and change things up towards the B side.
A bit of a change of plan. 2 openings over at B, perhaps trying to distract them and hope that Nigma Galaxy is off towards the B bomb side. But oh man, Anna still here on A and grabs 2 kills. It is still 2 over 1, but at least it does tie things up close. Good flashbang there as well to try and delay things. Now Astra blind as well. Definitely in a little bit of troubled water and not expecting Vilga to come all the way from behind. But that, Nigma Galaxy 8-6. At least the lead in the second half secured. But yeah, how close will it be?
Yeah, I mean, GODSENT already, I think 6 rounds feels good. If they can find a 7th, I think that's a really good T half. You know, it is a CT sided map, and we know GODSENT, they feel good on the CT side. It's a lot more comfortable, particularly against a team like Nigma Galaxy who have such good CT protocols. Ooh, the aggressive pick from Vilga finds Pullux. Wow, what a great pick. She obviously had the spawn for it, and you don't often see her on the AVP, but hey, looking pretty sharp on it.
And with that, the defense does get a bit more passive again, just holding off, just making sure that the lead you currently have in the round, you're not going to let that slip away. Now the boost will come out to try and clear bathrooms out. And funnily enough, GODSENT have actually not picked up the bomb yet. They're just waiting, seeing if Nigma Galaxy might make a mistake, but... Yeah. Ooh, they definitely won't. A little bit of a shoulder there peeking right by the corner. Maybe revealing the plans to GODSENT. But now the bomb is picked up, and it looks like it will actually make its way towards that A bomb site, leaving Aurora, in fact, over at B. With 3 players there, and that is one opening. Another good kill. These make things tied up in the scoreboard, but the CTs, they remain tied. 2 on each side, so no matter where GODSENT decide to go to, CTs will be ready.
Yeah, and Marish is keeping them interested towards the B side. She gets dinged, but it's through the wall, so it's a bit misleading. Minnie's going to find 23 as well, so even though Aurora goes down, this site is opened up. Oh, the ball bang! It brings Anna down low to 24. Anna here on the site, just going to sit back and play passive. Wait for her teammates to come through. Both Anna and Minnie have moved to long. And that's all their utility used up now. The decision is, do they go to push through bathrooms here? It looks like Anna's going to be clearing it through. She has been brought down low, so if she runs into any players, it gets very scary. And Minnie is sitting really far back, so if the CTs decide to stick the bomb now, it's going to be potentially a full defuse without anyone to stop it. Anna goes down. Now Minnie, if she can take down Anna here, there's a real chance she can swing out and find the kill. Can she do it? She sprays down. She takes her down. It's now just Tori left, and Minnie dispatches her too. It's the 1v3 to take us to a 7-8 scoreline, and we're going to be back after the break to see how this one ends.
What's real is never gonna die. So take me to the finish line. Take me to the finish line. So take me to the finish line. 'Cause what's real is never gonna die. Yeah, you're never gonna stop me trying.
And welcome back, everybody. We're going to be jumping straight into the second half of this matchup. 8-7 was the scoreline off the back of an incredible 1v3 clutch from Midi, putting GODSENT into a pretty good position going into this matchup. And Astra, she's in a very advanced position here, but she gets cleared, gets taken down. Fox is also here with her. I'm not able to find one either. Now it's getting a bit awkward here for the ZTs. One's been spotted towards Divider, and these Ts, they're just running her down.
I love the way how Vilga stays back. Oh, 2 good kills though there by Mini. At least makes things a bit more competitive again in this round, and keep actually Nigma Galaxy back over at bathrooms, and Long at the same time will be pushing out as well. Things might get tricky now for Anna here, trying to work off Banana. But in fact, it has now forced Nigma Galaxy away to try and take on B. Oh, and even the timing to catch the rotation of God, but they will just be running out as well. But at least that is the bomb plant secured, and now with a player advantage as well, I think the Galaxy seems to have a little bit of a one head up in this round now.
So many smokes from these Ts. That's 3 they've been able to put down now. 23 on the site. There's actually no armor on Anna or Vilga, so there is a chance here for them to take them down. Anna finds 23 now. Oh, nope. Vilga gonna shut everyone down. So I guess what she's made of, that in-game leader on the Nigma Galaxy side. Gonna secure the pistol for the T side. It's gonna enable a full buyout from them as well. And the interesting thing to see will be what GODSENT opt to do here. They didn't really take down enough players to probably justify a force, and indeed, they're just gonna keep their USPs and play it by the book, buy into the next round, and let Nigma Galaxy have this one.
This does give Nigma Galaxy a very good spot to be in. You know, economy-wise, things are a little bit more easy on T side, knowing that your weaponry is a little bit more cheaper, and of course with the bomb plant secured as well. Oh, but I like this though. GODSENT have done actually very much a similar thing as to what Nigma Galaxy did. They decided to stack up B all together. No nades though, but at least yeah, you know, with a gamble, all you can hope for is that they're going to be walking into you, but it doesn't look like it will be B. In fact, yes, it will be A, where Nigma Galaxy is eager to set foot on.
Just the all the X-rays just moving like a conga line for these CPs through, and Vilga with a Mac 10 is who's going to greet them. She actually goes down to bullets though. Tori's here with her own Mac 10. She's been dinked as well, so let's go down here. She's running out of bullets, so no, not quite able to find Mini either. So, all right, that's not too bad. Taking down 2 players without them really getting too much money on these Mac 10s either. If they can find another, that's a really good save for them. I mean, even finding 2 is great, but finding another would be fantastic.
The positioning of Cat, though, this is going to be so crucial. Will get checked, but Mac 10's against the Galil definitely wins, and then Mini only had a pistol in her hands. So with that, things do get a bit costly for Nigma Galaxy, but at least they do manage to hold on to a Galil and an AK in the process, and now have made it to double digits.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great outcome. They're able to kill 3 players. They put nothing into that round. There wasn't even utility. It was just pure USPs. So the fact they're able to find 3 kills, that's pretty darn good. And keep the economy in check here. So if GODSENT are able to take this one, they'll be able to bounce back into this second half. It's going to be the first gun round. So it's going to be a critical one for both teams. The equipment pretty much equal on both sides. Player on each with the secondary rifle of the FAMAS and Galil. Astra and Anna have a great little setup here. Anna does stick out, but with Astra playing this forward position, it doesn't matter as much. She can just sit here and take first contact, and Anna's there to support. Oh, the flash is perfect. Catches them up. Anna goes down to 23, and Astra swings out, but the trade potential, it's not there. Now 23, she's just going to run all the way to site. The player does spot her. Let's take a bit of damage. Vilga trying to find the kill. Can't quite do it. Actually gets dinked in the process. That M4A1S dink, it's not quite enough to do it. With all this utility raining in, they should be able to get the bomb down.
Actually, it takes a long time for them to try and plant it. In fact, it's still not planted. Apollos was able to at least grab yet another kill. With a trade in return, things definitely seem a little bit grim for GODSENT. Looks like they will be backing off, saving their 2 rifles, the armor, and the smoke that they still have. That's a it's a rough one because now Nigma gotta see yet another round in the bag, and with 4 players surviving as well, you know, economy-wise, it's probably gonna slowly start to build up, and yeah, now needs to be the time for GODSENT to get back into the game.
Yeah, keeping 4 alive is really good for Nigma Galaxy here. And for Mass, probably not the ideal weapon you want to be saving if you Pullux either. It's not really going to be enough to be able to invest into the next as well. And given how safe they've been playing it so far with the purchases, I don't expect them to be trying to force around these 2 rifles. They'll probably maybe get a couple of pistols out, try and do something with the rifles they have this round, and then look to the next to be the real round to bring it back. Now I've got full AKs on the side of Nigma Galaxy, like a little bit upgraded. They're looking to really make a statement here on the T side. Aurora going to get flashed to on the short pull-ups. One of those rifles already bought really low just from the spam from Cat as well. So not the greatest start that GODSENT were looking for. Still a chance that they can make something happen. Both of their rifles are here towards short, and it is where the bomb is slowly heading. Cat has a chance to play spoiler, and she does. Takes down Pullux. I don't know if she's aware that Aurora crossed here, but I'm sure she's going to get cleared. There's so many T's coming in on her position. Only a matter of time here. And she goes down to Cat in the end. So Cat really doing it all, taking down both rifle players, and it's just pistols to greet them.
Yeah, just clearing every single angle one by one, as they should, even on the lurk. Yeah, that leaves the Astra, and even she won't be able to grab a single thing. So now Nigma Galaxy can slowly widen the gap, and yeah, what was a very close scoreline, 8-7, has now become a 5-round gap, which is definitely a tough one for GODSENT to get back into, knowing that Nigma only needs 4 more in order to, a little bit upset and take this map home. But of course now GODSENT have the money yet again to buy up. But we need to wait and see how they will manage on their CT side. We do have Anna on that orb, so I would love for her to shine. And also very aggressive pushes down Fountain, but it's not paying off just yet, as T is at least over towards A. A bit more passive. Oh, and the timing here might get a little bit awkward. Anna does manage to fall away, but not 23. And eventually the push does pay off.
Yeah, great aggressive push from GODSENT. They're able to find a player. Anna actually almost had the timing on Anna then, but the fact that they get this aggressive push means that Nigma now just want to go into sight. Pullux is holding this really passive angle here. This is a fantastic angle to catch any players swinging out wide. Finds Cat. Now these players, it's super awkward finding a way into this site, but Anna, she's going to try and force her way in, and Tori by her side, taking down 2. So now it's 2-on-2. Astra and Anna are both in the same position towards CT, and with Tori with such an advanced place here, it's going to be really hard for them to have a strong impact. The bomb hasn't gone down yet, and it is slightly exposed. You can see Astra's trying to hold for it. The trade comes through, but the dink onto Astra, that's going to cost her, as now Tori's going hunting. It's the 1v1, and Astra's slowly walking away. She's going to reposition here, and Tori has to piece this together.
Yeah, well, she knows, and the problem is that there's not a smoke, and she needs to hit the shots at Astra. In fact, she is the one with the crisp aim, and oh, okay, it's not going to be the AWP picked up, but at least it is the round secured. One GODSENT desperately needed, and it had a strong start, but then the B take was very solid actually for Nigma up until the point that bomb got exposed. Then it became a problem. There was no utility left. Yeah, and in the 1v1 at the end, maybe the waiting game was not the one to win it with.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great response to Nigma just to go quickly onto B once they knew that advanced aggression was, because they knew there was at least 2 or 3 players there based on where they'd already secured. Ooh, Anna, I think it's MP9 close. She's actually going to get caught out by Tori here. It's going to be the opening kill going the way of Nigma Galaxy. Their buy is actually better, despite GODSENT winning that round, just because it was just Astra surviving. Nigma Galaxy is still in a good position to keep this one going. Got another push here, sitting in the smoke towards Monster. Cat is seemingly aware of this, has a good chance to find a kill, but Aurora finds her. That's a great kill. Aurora's been really solid at finding opening kills on both the T and CT side. That's great from her. And we've also got a bit of aggression out towards long from Asha. This could be everything. She catches the timing, finds one. This trade out immediately. So we're into the 3-on-3. 50 seconds left. And these tiers are quite spread. They're going to have to group up soon.
And you can already see the rotation coming through for GODSENT. Obviously, if they can still decide to go towards the B-bomb side, but it looks like smokes will be deployed over towards A. And they need to do it quite quick because it still needs to land and there's only 20 seconds left. And now, of course, counter flashbang will come in and Pollux might be needing a bit more help. Of course, we still have the player over at long who can make a great lurk play. And he's going to creep up closer. Not going to be denying the bomb plant, but at least the intel is there. And if she grabs the timing, oh, this is going to be a freebie for her. And that's even the back exposed of another player. And now the positioning of Anna, oh, it does get exposed. You could see her reaction there as well. Very much upset that one slipped away. And this is now the opportunity for GODSENT to creep in closer and make it competitive again.
That's a great positioning from Minnie. She's just sitting on long, just tucked into the flower box corner, like the whole last 30 seconds of that round, and then just catches this perfect timing to swing out. Able to find two while Vilga's dueling Aurora, so gets her back. Even though she goes out to Anna there, Pollux is critical in that she moves so quickly, because Anna has a really good post-plant position with that AWP. But Pollux is able to get into position quick enough to catch her before she can get away into bathrooms. Once that AWP's in bathrooms, it's really hard to shut it down. There's still enough money for Nigma Galaxy to buy up again, but if they lose this one, their bank will be a breaking point. And GODSENT will have a chance to start to put up a bit of a defense here. Aurora taking a bit of damage early. That takes a little bit in return, but not as much. At the moment, it's a bit of a slower round. The T's poke and prod, although it does look like that bomb and most of these players are moving towards the B site slowly, where these CTs look to try and take some contact.
Oh, and the Molotov definitely gave a bit of a sound cue away. Now Aurora is trying to capitalize on that, knowing that there's players over at short, and that is at least a 2-for-1 trade. Though she has only 4 HP, the same can be said for Cat, so definitely a good advantage now. And we gotta see. Oh, actually gonna be trying to run it dry, maybe. Oh, actually, no, the flashbang will come through. Another second one on top of it as well, with the lineup of the smokes and Molotovs alongside it. The CT backup has arrived. With this, the take might get really tough. Now, Astra will be peeking in from water. That is almost 2 kills. And at the same time, yeah, now Anna just 16 HP and a light cheeky little boost, not to be expected. However, that double digits now for GODSENT on the board too. And I gotta see in troubled water as far as their economy goes.
Yeah, that was the breaking point. So now they kind of have to go to a save here, or just a few upgraded pistols. So there's a chance for GODSENT to get a few together, build up that bank of their own. If they can keep this one clean, it'd be a good place to be. Minnie, who we can see on the screen here, 25-18. So she's having an incredible game. Really defining part of what has allowed GODSENT to put up such a solid defense against Nigma Galaxy so far. Plus that map pick. We're going into Inferno next, which is a bit of a surprise pick. And it's going to be a fast one now onto the A side. Anna actually in a really awkward... No, she gets 2. The collateral through the smoke. It's incredible. Mini tags in for one of her own. I thought she was going to get run down for sure. She does eventually, but the trades are there. And great hold from GODSENT against... It was just pistols, but Anna making it look flashy.
Oh, I love that. You know, the overwhelm at that point, I think it was still, it was still a quick scope, not a no scope. It would have been more insane if that was even a no scope. But
they were midair, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they were jumping, they were panicking, trying to overrun. But yeah, at the end, GODSENT still ready to kick some ass, and with that, creeping closer and closer, putting the pressure on Nigma Galaxy. Let's see who at the end of the day has the longer breath, because obviously Nigma Galaxy is still hungry to add some more to the list, but their economy is still not in a great spot. So they're definitely eager to win another round, because it definitely has been a while since they have. Oh, and this positioning of Anna, think maybe she has spotted Overpass, and that is a nice quick scope. Tries to grab onto some more kills. Oh, that's some feet showing, and that's a leg as well. But the kills, though, tend to come and fire right back at them. It's all going to be on Aurora sitting in the side. Almost grabs a second. Tori down to just 8 HP. But at least it will be enough to get the bomb down. And now the retake needs to come in.
Yeah, and it's just Anna again in one of these 1v2s. There's heaps of utility in the hands of the CTs. She has none of her own. Both of them are coming from the same position as well. So it's a great way for them to retake here. They can just smoke this off. In fact, they're going to find out where Anna is. She has a chance here in the duels, but Astra takes her down. So it's going to be GODSENT finding the 12th round and equalizing as well. We're at 12-12 now. And I think that really comes down to Anna, right? Just she's able to hold on for so long there. Only finds one, but it's enough because Astra, in the meantime, had pushed all the way through T's spawn. And they're able to get these rotates in super fast. So a great hold from her, considering she was alone on site. And she actually just bought a Mag 7. I just want to flag that in case it gets missed. There's going to be a Mag 7 sitting in spawn that Anna accidentally bought. So, yeah, sad we don't get to see that.
Yeah, perhaps. Actually, considering their money, she now only has $400 left in the bank. Not very ideal. Luckily, the rest of the team definitely has a bit more, just in case they do lose. Yeah, and in fact, it's now a timeout being called for Nigma Galaxy, and yeah, they definitely can feel the pressure. It was 10-7, and yeah, very much soon, Nigma's, things slipped a bit away, and the firepower they had at the start of this first half, yeah, kind of have been lost. Oh, I like this though, the spam from Cat through the wall. Obviously, it's a known factor, but if the timings are right, you can definitely hit something up. Plus, that is some intel. You know that perhaps the T's are then on its way towards that B site. Doesn't seem to be any rotation coming through just yet. But we know that GODSENT, their holds are pretty solid. Oh, a bit of a flashbang mishap there. Aurora does go down, and Mini trying to trade, but it's not quite happening. Leva just, Anna and Astra just alone on the side. That is at least the head exposed. Gives Astra a bit more space to work with. And a good nade as well. But things are definitely looking a bit rough.
Yeah, Astra has a chance here. She swings out. She's only able to find Vilga though, so it's just Anna left. She has barely any money, so might want to decide to save this, but maybe she's just feeling her clutch. She's been really solid so far, but misses the quick scope, not able to find the flick onto Anna. It's going to be a free AWP for Anna as well. It's now around to 13-12, and that missed by earlier. Maybe it's going to come back to haunt them because I don't know if they've got enough for a proper buy here. Obviously, this round started with Cat getting that wall bang. Doesn't always pay off, but when it does, it can be quite good. And yeah, it's going to be an eco here. Full eco, in fact. Astra not investing anything. Neither is Pullux, despite all the money they have. So definitely keen to keep as much cash as possible in the hands of these players.
It's gonna really come in hand in the late game. You know, they're gonna have a very comfortable by the next, but just in case they end up losing another, then at least they got money to buy and try to prevent OT. That's gonna be crucial. Now, Mini does go down. Seems like they're going to be trying to back off a little bit here. Still waiting in the bathroom, and that's another good solid dig by Astra. Eventually, Anna can pick her up. Aurora at the same time also finding a frag. But now 3v1, just Anna. Does have a deagle. We know Opus and deagles, the golden combination. So perhaps she's able to another kill away. It's not gonna happen. Walk straight into the crosser of Anna. With that 14-12. Yeah, and of course now you need all the money to keep it from Nigma Galaxy landing themselves a map point.
Yeah, and courtesy of all of that saving they did all the tablecloth math, and they've got enough to pull out the full buy on everyone. That AWP in the hands of Anna once again. 23 taking some fast movements towards playgrounds. Astra's going to be sitting behind the smoke, and Mini is sitting back here, so it's a bit of a change up. That AWP has made its way over to the B site instead. The two riflers posted up on A. And Kat's going to take down that AWP early on. So this lurk has been paying off brilliantly for her. Aurora has pushed up really far off the back of this, and Astra's also found Vilga. So she's going to be ready for 23 here. Not quite. 23 does get dinged in the process. It's a real back and forth so far. Kills going left, right, and center. Minnie's got a very advanced position here. It's a great position to catch off Tori as well. There are teams that are chasing her down. She almost adjusts to find Cat, but isn't quite able to do it. Now it's 2-on-3. Aurora is on a really quick flank here. Has spotted a player already. The spray's a little bit awkward, but does find Anna. Drops her. Now it's a 2-on-2. 23 has been tagged as well. Going to be hunting for Aurora. They look like they're aware that she's fallen back into playground here. She can take this duel with 23 first. Oh, they trick her. They try and spam her from the other side to make her turn around, and that does it. Falls for it, turns around, and gets taken down. Now Pollux has to work out how she's going to play this 1-on-2.
And I'm not even sure if the door is open. I don't think it is. She's just holding, waiting for the timing, but they're going to walk through Monster. 20 seconds left. Yeah, she needs to make sound, unfortunately. So that, yeah, okay, definitely hears. No one will be pushing that Molotov. Another one lining up in front of it. Pollux actually has a double flashbang and a smoke, but it's just going to try and use the surprise factor. We'll spam through the wood now. And a smoke to at least deal with that bomb, but still you need the 2 kills first, and that is at least Cat now found. And oh, it's quite an awkward spot. The smoke sadly not hitting quite far enough. So her back was exposed in that smoke, and with that it is still incredibly close, but Nigma Galaxy are now on map point. GODSENT, yeah, still struggling with money. It's sort of half there, but you can't really afford like an M4. It's just gonna be like a scrappy half buy.
Yeah, Minnie's got enough to get out 1 M4, but the rest are all going to be really in a bit of a tough spot here. Minnie has been, their frag leader. She's 28 kills at the moment. I think she's top of the board in general. The next closest is 23, who is on 23 kills, just like her namesake. So yeah, Minnie, it's good that she's able to get her hands on a bit of an upgraded rifle, whereas the rest, we've got a FAMAS, 2 MB9s, and a Deagle. Really do or die here. This was GODSENT's map pick. Going up next will be Inferno, which GODSENT haven't looked too bad on in the past, but it was Nigma Galaxy's map pick, so you gotta think that they've been doing some practice there. And the decider, if we make it to it, is Vertigo. We talked about this one being a critical one for GODSENT to win. It's all gonna come down to whether they can scrape it back with this round.
Oh, maybe that was done on purpose. Try to divert attention, and here we go. Anna can grab one on the back of that. Is tagged down to just 16 HP. Now needs to be really careful because they have the player advantage now, and it's very unfortunate if you give that all away. And at the same time, though, Vilga has gained so much space over at mid. All the attention went onto Connector for the CT side. Now, luckily, Minnie can trade things out over at the A side, but the control has been a bit lost, and the T's have gone literally everywhere.
Give it Aurora. She's found a bit of a gap here. She can get Cat for... Oh, she doesn't push through. She doesn't spot Cat. Oh, she had a freebie there. She just kept looking. Now they're aware of her position. She has to get out of there, and they're going to be coming out through Monster. Aurora, she still has that good position. Brings down Cat low. Down to 2 HP off the back of that. And now Minnie and Pollux, they're the ones that have to pull this together. Minnie's already found 1 in the round. If she can find another, it will be 30 for her. But that bomb is going to go down, and this is going to be a very tough retake.
And there's no kid in play as well. It's just going to have to go for straight aiming here. And that's now Pollux going down. Minnie needs to clutch it out with 3 kills. That is at least 1. That's a second. And now you can guess where is that last player. And it looks like Anna is working around the pillar and has the advantage. And with that, Nigma Galaxy take home the map pick here of GODSENT.